And as we mentioned before, Turkey has ramped up security after that attack at Dolmabahce Palace in Istanbul and later a bombing of a military truck in the country's southeast. For more now on the security situation here, I'm joined in the studio by Enes Bayraklı, who is a political researcher with the Seda Foundation. Thanks so much for joining us. First of all, this attack on Dolmabahce Palace and this group, the DHKP-C. Give us a little more context as to who they are. And is there really any affiliation to the wider, the bigger groups that are threatening Turkey right now?
Yes, this is a really marginal, radical organization. And they had in the past some kind of relationship with the PKK as well. But today they are very much in competition. So there are really others as well, like this, the HKP-C. There are other terrorist organizations, but these are really small ones. The main one in Turkey is the PKK, which has a wider base in Turkey. But the DHKP-C is really small, but they do sometimes...
and what do they want?
This is, as I said, is a marginal radical leftist organization. They say they are anti-imperialist, they are against America. In the past, they killed some American citizens as well. So they are in the list of terrorist list of United States and also Europe. But the interesting thing is the leadership of this terrorist organization is hiding in Europe, in some of the European countries. They have some bases in Greece, and their leader has died, I think, 4 or 5 years ago in Belgium, because he had cancer or something.
Right.
So he was ill. So this, I think, this organization, I mean terrorist organization, they are really doesn't really pose a big threat to Turkey. But still, they do sometimes attack Turkish security forces.
Well, let's talk about the organizations that do threaten Turkey's security most. As we were speaking about earlier, Turkey looks like it's heading toward early elections. What, I shouldn't say what, is there a sort of political aim for the PKK to be stepping up attacks right now? Or is this have nothing to do with internal politics of Turkey?
It has something to do because we have a provisional government in Turkey after the elections, and the PKK thought that the Turkey couldn't react to these kind of attacks because this was a provisional government, and they thought that it doesn't have a mandate to start this kind of campaign against the PKK. But because of this security threat, Turkey decided as a state to target PKK camps in northern Iraq. So this was the first miscalculation of the PKK, that Turkey wouldn't react its attacks. Secondly, they wanted to also put some kind of pressure on the Justice and Development Party and the provisional government. And also after that we found out that there wouldn't be any coalition government. They thought that Turkey, especially Justice and Development Party, would be under pressure because of these kind of attacks, because lots of security personnel have been killed, civilians have been killed, and this will also cause the rise of a kind of nationalism in Turkey, which will also cause the Justice and Development Party might also lose some votes in the elections. So they thought that at the end, Justice and Development Party will lose more votes because of these developments, I think.
Okay, yes. Enes Bayraklı, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.